guys, welcome back to my channel, Critics Cup. My name is Jacob and today we are going through all the LEGO Marvel sets that are retiring in 2023. So if you haven't picked these sets up, I highly recommend that you do some of these, and others I would just let go by the wayside, to be honest, because they're not worth your time. But yeah, if you like this video and want to see more content, leave a comment on this video which sets you will be buying from this list. Because we have coming up the Steamboat Willie promo at the end of the month, so that'll be a good time to purchase some of these sets as part of the threshold, because Marvel is included along with Star Wars and Disney sets. So without further ado, let's go into my personal least from best favourite sets that I think are worth buying and not worth buying, especially if you're an investor as well. I'll contribute some of those factors. Starting off the list, we have the Spider-Man buildable figures and the Iron Man buildable figure. Now, the Spider-Man buildable figures didn't sell very well. I did a review on all of them last year. I didn't enjoy them at all. I like the Venom one a little bit, but it's still not great, to be honest. It's still quite skinny. The Iron Man one I'm kind of surprised by, because the Hulk Buster isn't retiring. So if you're planning on getting the UCS Hulk Buster, I highly recommend you get the Iron Man set, because otherwise you're not going to be able to put him inside, which I still think is kind of pointless because you're never going to see it anyway. So, but for 30 quid, and it's been on sale quite a lot. Next up, we have the Spidey and His Amazing Friends set. So the original set from the original wave, the Spider-Man Lair set, has an exclusive Miss Marvel minifigure. So if you're a Marvel minifigure collector and want to invest in Lego sets, that might be one worth your time, but I don't see that one shooting up in value too much. And also the one that came out earlier this year, which was the Green Goblin Lighthouse set. Again, there's a couple of exclusive figures in there, but I don't think that set sold very well, and it's kind of awkward to display. It's a really weird shape. I didn't mind the set. I just took the Green Goblin Lighthouse section off and took the figures and put them to one side. Category I'm calling the should have retired like a long time ago, dead movies category. The 4 Love and Thunder sets both retiring. I think the Goat Boat's going to skyrocket in value. I think that would be a great investment set. It's got Gore, Korg, and some other great minifigures exclusive to that set, and I think it's a generally pretty great set, to be honest. It's a little bit overpriced, but again, I think that is a good one if you're trying to reach a certain threshold. Smaller set, we don't really talk about that set. That set's kind of lame. Now, the Wakanda Forever sets. The movie is decent. The movie is good. I like the movie, but I think it's a bit of a downer, so I don't think the set's really sold too well either, from what I could just tell. The only thing I will say is that the Ironheart minifigures are really highly collectible because they go towards your Iron Man Hall of Armory. So I think those will be worth, and M'Baku is another exclusive character. Same with Namor, who comes in a couple sets. There's a ton of exclusive cool characters that I think people are going to want in a few years' time if they don't appear in future movies or TV shows where they make sets based off them. Also as well, we've got one helmet set retiring, which is the Venom Bust. So it's kind of one of the oldest from the original wave. So if you're a completionist trying to complete all the helmets, I'd recommend picking it up. I have that one on my shelf. You can't really see it. It's above me up here, but it's a great set. I think it's one of the stronger ones, especially if you manage to get your hands on Carnage. They pair up really nicely together. But that one retired, I think, last year. Another couple sets retiring, which I'm surprised haven't gone already, but I think these sets sold terribly, are the 2 large Eternal sets. Again, I think in a few years' time, people might come around to the film, and especially those characters start popping up again eventually, whatever that is. A lot of Marvel characters are kind of disappearing throughout the MCU lately. So those 2 sets, I still think they're pretty good. Especially the Celestial set. That set is just brilliant, fantastic, such a cool concept for a Lego set. The film's nearly 2 years old now, and those sets are still on shelves, but they're finally retired, so I guess Lego have finally managed to clear their stock of all those sets. These ones I am really shocked are retiring. The Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 sets, now we've known about this for a while. These sets are, I don't really know what people seem to be gauging on them. They seem to kind of like them but not love them, if that makes sense, because I don't think the figures were very strong. I think they're like the Endgame wave of figures where they're all wearing the same outfit. Really doesn't help the wave at all in terms of unique figures. The only unique figure across all 3 sets is Adam Warlock, who's definitely going to go up in value, and he comes in the largest set, which I also think is going to go up in value, which is the Bowie, even though they don't call it the Bowie for licensing issues. But I think that set's definitely going to be worth your time. Shocked because the film's only been out for five months. It came out in May of 2023, and already all 3 sets are retiring. I guess Lego have kind of learnt the lesson from the Eternals, Black Panther and Thor sets, that they don't want old movie sets to be sitting on shelves for far too long, which is kind of understandable. The only one that isn't on here is the Ant-Man 3 set, which came out really late after the film, so I kind of see why that one isn't quite retiring just yet. In the same category as the Venom helmet, we've got the Black Panther bust, which came out last year, which people did not like. No exclusive minifigure like the UCS Hulk buster, which comes with the exclusive Tony Stark minifigure. So that set's just dead on arrival. I'm personally not going to pick it up, and I never want to pick it up, to be honest, unless I saw it for like 50 quid somewhere, but that's highly unlikely. There has been some really good clearance deals on it, but that set has just been selling poorly. I'm really surprised the UCS Hulkbuster is still on the market, but I guess because it's one of the higher threshold sets, like for £525, I think it is. I guess that's why Lego can't quite retire it, because they don't normally retire sets that expensive within a year. That's just not very common at all, even if the set isn't selling very well. Now, as you've probably seen behind me in this video for the whole time I've been talking, Thor's hammer is retiring. And you can see how large it is compared to me. Like, this set, okay, I admit it's a bit bland. It could have done with some of the symbols, but Thor's hammer, like, when you have this in person, it's such a cool set. I kind of wish I got a chance to review it when it came out, when it was more relevant. But yeah, this set is retiring. I think this is the best investment set. This one's going to definitely go up in value. It's just like Lego will not remake this for a long time, especially since Thor's character with Chris Hemsworth might be retiring from the MCU in the near future, and the hammer not being relevant anymore. So yeah, I think this set is definitely the best one. Unfortunately, the Thor figure is no longer exclusive. It now comes in 2 more sets when the Avengers Tower comes out. So yeah, that's a shame. That figure never stayed exclusive. But this set is really cool. Plus you get the base plate as well, which is really cool to display it on. But yeah, if you get Captain America's shield and you've got the Infinity Gauntlets and just any of the helmet sets, really, Star-Lord's helmet or any of those, they'll all pair up really nicely. So once you have the whole set, they'll look really nice on the shelf. But yeah, that is every set that is retiring for Lego Marvel in 2023. Let me know in the comment section which ones will you be picking up. Again, as I say, Thor's hammer, do not skip that set. I just recently picked this up because I knew it was retiring. I was going to wait another year or so for it to come on a better deal, but not too many places sell it. Zavvi sell it in the UK, but they're always out of stock on it. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you're going to get any of these sets, or you're just going to save your money for the Avengers Tower when that comes out. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next video.